Hey everybody, Rob from Karma Comic Chameleon coming at you with another entitled parent story. Entitled dad and his trash girlfriend steal my boyfriend's house because he didn't even want it. Let's jump right in. Hit that subscribe button for more daily Reddit stories and consider becoming a channel member by clicking the join button down below to support KCC. More on that after the story. Backstory. Boyfriend's dad came into some fortune about half a year ago and bought a house for me and boyfriend. Boyfriend's dad and boyfriend wanted me very involved in the process, as I have dealt heavily with real estate in the past, so I recommended costs, neighborhoods, specific houses to look at, etc. We settled on a beautiful 3-bedroom, 2-bath. A while ago, boyfriend sublet a bedroom in our house for only $300 a month to 2 of his very good, or so he thought, friends. A man, age 30, entitled dad, and a woman, age 21, trash girlfriend. I hated them and had heard terrible things about both of them. They were very rude and entitled, and also both have disgusting criminal records, especially the man. But whatever, I absolutely do not blame boyfriend for trying to be a good friend. Maybe I had misunderstood these people, and I was willing to give them a chance. Also important to note that entitled dad has 3 kids with a woman that is not trash girlfriend, but lost them due to several charges of both child abuse and domestic abuse, trespassing, etc. It took maybe a week before entitled dad and trash girlfriend started getting very entitled. Never cleaned a single thing, left huge messes everywhere, smoked pot 24/7 in the house, constantly let their cat out on accident and blamed us for setting it free on purpose, never paid a single dime of rent in their 3 months there. Also, didn't mow the lawn or clear snow from the sidewalks, even though they agreed to it in the lease. Entitled dad quit his job as an excuse to not pay rent. Trash girlfriend never had a job because she is too pretty to work. About a month later, they started treating me and boyfriend like shit. They let his cats outside and lost them on purpose, threw all of our shit on the floor on the garage and into his old dirty ass farm truck, which hadn't been used for months as the farm had been sold. Changed the locks and locked us out of the house, etc. They were served with multiple notices and eviction and left after a lot of effort and heated debate. Once we had noticed they left, boyfriend had asked me to change the locks immediately and move our stuff back in while he was at work. The next day, entitled dad and trash girlfriend came back and set up camp while we were gone, as we hadn't moved all of our furniture yet and were still staying elsewhere. They had only a blow-up mattress, a couple suitcases, and some laundry in the washing machine in an effort to make it seem like they had never actually left. They ripped the new locks out and changed them once again and threw all of our stuff back into the garage, damaging multiple high-cost items. We talked with Cop and his partner, and they agreed that once an evicted tenant leaves, they can be charged for trespassing and breaking and entering if they return, even if they still have a key. So we went to the house and they were still there. We broke in through a window in the garage and at first calmly asked entitled dad and trash girlfriend to leave. This was a few months ago and was very heated, so I don't remember perfectly, but this was the gist of it. You were served with eviction and chose to leave. You cannot come back now. We will call the police unless you pack up and leave now. This is your last warning. No, we don't have to leave. This is our house. We are renting from you and have every right to be here. My kids are coming to live with me. We are going to start a new life here. I won them in a custody battle. Side note, there was no custody battle, obviously. I don't care. You already left and you were served with eviction. We went to court. Even if you weren't, I never said your kids could live here. The other 2 rooms are ours. You don't even have your kids. We know that is a lie. No court would give you custody over them when you have no job or residence. Yes, I was a bit of a bitch. This eviction had been going on for months and I was sick of it. You didn't even want this house. Boyfriend's dad only bought it for you because you're f***ing spoiled and this dumb bitch wanted it. Just let us live here. We walked outside and called the cops. They came immediately as it was a slow Saturday. They went inside and started assessing the situation. Entitled dad and trash girlfriend were obviously scared shitless as they were both on probation and in possession of numerous drugs that are illegal in our state. Cops looked around and it was obvious to them that entitled dad and trash girlfriend had moved and only come back to be assholes. The following conversation is edited a bit, as entitled dad kept interrupting the cops, so I'm leaving out a few of the things he said so that it can actually be readable. So, you were evicted, you left, and the owner changed the locks and moved his property back in, correct? No, I didn't change the locks. I just took theirs off and put our old one back on. So you did change the locks. Well, yes, but not really, because yes or no, you changed the locks. Technically, but yes or no only. Looking increasingly nervous, yes. Clearly, you moved out. I have all the paperwork for notices and evictions served to you. You have no right to be here. Pack up your shit and leave. We didn't move out. We just removed all of our stuff and took it to a storage unit. They don't even need the house. Boyfriend didn't even f***ing want it. That dumb me did. I have 3 kids. They will be homeless now. No, you do not. I know your record. Grab your and leave now. Entitled dad starts screaming, getting in the cops' faces and making violent hand motions. I'm leaving a few bits of text out here, as it was just pointless and mostly incoherent yelling from entitled dad. The cops had had enough. Get your and leave now. No, the court hasn't ruled on it yet. We don't have to leave. True, the court hadn't ruled on it yet, but in our state, if a tenant served with eviction leaves, they cannot come back, even without a court order. I know the case. I know the law. Leave or no, I know my rights. My kids need this house. Shut up now. If you say one more word, I can and will arrest you for trespassing and breaking and entering. Get your and leave now. Silent for a moment. How long do I have? I expected the cop to say an hour, a day, something lenient, even though they had been assholes and were breaking the law. What he said next was very satisfying. 5 minutes. Get your and leave right now, or I will arrest you. So entitled dad and trash girlfriend begrudgingly pack up. Just before they left, cop told them that if they ever set foot near the property again, boyfriend and I had grounds to have them arrested and charged with multiple felonies. Cops, boyfriend and I were talking and shooting the shit for a bit before him and his partner left as well. Later, the court ruled on our case. We won, and entitled dad would have to pay $1,000 to even attempt to appeal. We also found out that they stole many of our items, including very important legal documents for the house, and they were never returned to us. Entitled dad and trash girlfriend disappeared, so despite their very best efforts, the cops couldn't retrieve the items either. We are paying out the ass to replace these items and documents. This was many months ago, and we are still recovering from it and repairing the house. I'm actually really surprised that these people stayed in the house after the police were called. You'd think, knowing that they had a record, and there had to be some part of them that knew that they were in the wrong for being inside that house, you'd think they would have taken off. I think they actually got really lucky as well though, that the cops didn't arrest them on the spot for trespassing and break and enter. They do, however, sound like professional tenants, people who move in somewhere, never pay a spot of rent, and just move on to the next place. You can tell that once they're out of this house, they're just going to go do this again to somebody else, and they're probably going to get away with it. I want to thank OP for giving me permission to narrate their story today. You can find links in the description below to their profile and the story on Reddit itself. I highly recommend you go there and give them an upvote. A couple of housekeeping items. Did you know you can join the KCC Discord? We have about 350 members there. The conversation gets pretty lively at times, and I'd love to see more people joining up there as well. The link to the KCC Discord is in the description below. Also, you can become a channel member on YouTube by clicking the join button down below. Becoming a channel member gets a custom icon beside your name in the comments and also in the live streams when we do our live readings. You also have access to our custom emotes during the live streams, and you get your own custom rank in the KCC Discord, showing your name just underneath my name and the moderators. The member list is starting to grow, and I wanted to send out a sincere thank you to everybody who's clicked that join button and is supporting the Karma Comment Chameleon YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Once again, this is Rob from Karma Comment Chameleon saying thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, I ask you to hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and share it with your friends, and we'll see you in the next one.